All right, so today I'm going to be obtaining the BLAZER limited time fishing rod here in the fish fry update. First, I'll explain how to get it so you guys know if you're curious. So at the fish fry island, you want to head over to the headless horseman here and talk to him. He's going to give you a set of quests. The first one being you have to give him a jack-o'-lantern with the frightful mutation, which you can appraise for. And then you have to give him 5 wisps, which can be obtained by the graveyard next to the Nessie statue. They just randomly appear on grave. Then you have to give him a haunted candle. If you don't know where that is, if you come up the back of the mountain here, you can see this big giant mansion, and inside of this mansion, if you take a right turn on this coffee table, you will see the candle just sitting here and you can interact with it to pick it up. And then the fourth quest is to get this blazed handle, which is what had a lot of people confused at the start of the update because there was no clear message on how to get this item. However, obviously as time passed, it got discovered how to get it, which is completing a certain amount of goblin quests, which you have to deliver 100 of the witch's ingredients total to be able to get the blazed handle. Which, by the way, if you're curious as well, at 250 ingredients you get the witch's broom, which is the last and final reward that you can get, and it is a limited time boat, so make sure you are grinding for that before the event ends. Once I get it, I'll make like a YouTube short showing it off. All right, now that we are caught up to speed here, now let's go ahead and give the headless horseman the blazed handle here. There we go. One final ingredient remains, the final binding ritual. I require 5,000 candy, the essence of Halloween itself. Okay, so we just have to give him 5,000 candy, which I have 17,000 already. Let's go ahead and give him that. There we go. And by the way, if you're curious how to get candy quickly, I actually uploaded a video yesterday, which you can check out in the top right now or in the description down below. The Jacko-Blazer is yours. Wield it with pride. All right, so we finally have gotten the Jacko-Blazer. This took me quite a while to do. And here is what the rod looks like. It looks pretty sick. Here's what the stats on the rod look like. 96% lure speed, 66.6% luck. I see what they did there. 0.16 control, 66 resilience, and a max infinite kg. I'm not really sure, so I'm just going to kind of get something random. We'll go with Herculean. That works for me. And then for the cosmic relic, I also don't know what I'm looking for. I don't want that. Whatever, that works. All right, now let's test this thing out and we'll kind of go over what the passives of the rod are as we fish. So we can see here, control bar nice and big with that Herculean enchant as well. And you can see pumpkins fly out of the sky. And you can notice each time it hits impact, it increases the progression speed, an actual pretty noticeable amount as well. While we're fishing, we'll go over all the passives on the rod here. So it has a 20% chance for the wicked mutation, which is going to be a 6.6 times cell multiplier. And then there is a 2% chance for Jack's Curse, which is another mutation at a 16.6x cell multiplier. So relatively high cell multiplier on that one of the biggest in the game actually. However, it is only a 2% chance, so we don't got to go crazy about it. And then obviously the every 1 second a jack-o'-lantern fall, which increases the progress speed by 8%, which that is going to be more useful if I'm catching something that has minus progression speed, because I'm only getting about 2 pumpkins to fall down right now. So I'm catching like common fish. I mean, the luck on this rod is pretty low though. So overall, the rod is definitely not bad at all. The luck can be higher, so I'd probably would put some sort of luck enchant on it if I plan on using it. However, I think it is a cool rod to have because it's limited time and it's cool to just own these type of things. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of the rod in the comment section down below. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next one.